Dacia is a 5th grade student of the St. George's Anglican Senior School, also known as Heinze. On her daily journey, she notices two families that, in her innocent eyes, require help.
Because the person in my community is living in a small house and it did look like they needed help and they look like they cannot afford the food all they want at the time. And sometimes the little girl does not have money to go to school. She looked like she needed help, so I decided to nominate her.
Dacia's aunt, Ernestine Alexander, recalls the evening she told them of her plan.
She came to me with this paper. Auntie, I want you to sponsor me to donate. I said, donate to what? Because children, it's Christmas time and I want to know what on earth you're going to do now. Auntie, I want to feed a poor for Christmas.
To kickstart her efforts, she went around with a donation sheet and was able to receive some money, but it would not have been enough.
I raised $330. I went shopping and I bought food items and toilet items, and I gave it to 3 people in Karaku.
She brought her idea to NAWASA's communications supervisor, Jamila Lewis, who was just preparing the team for distribution of hampers as part of NAWASA's Christmas food hamper distribution program.
Dacia's story is one that moves me to tears. She came to NAWASA and she said, Miss Lewis, I always hear you on the radio and I have a plan. I was like, what's your plan? She said, I observed that there are 2 children in my class whose families I believe are in need. And I want to give them a food hamper. I've been going around with my donation sheet. I don't think it would be enough, but I'm willing to go more to make it a reality. She said, what can you do to help? And at that point, I was moved because for a child to observe, the situation of other children within her class and being able to think of such a kind and thoughtful gesture, to me, meant the world. So I was able to say to Dacia, why not? We're going to make your wish come true.
Miss Lewis clipped her under her wings for the day's journey, and together they were able to make her wish come true.
So I was a bit surprised, but I appreciate it very much, and I say thanks to her as a child, noticing, being able to observe and notice someone else that may need or wants to make one more happy for the holidays, and I appreciate that very much. And I also want to say thanks to NAWASA, and what you all are doing is very excellent.
Many words can be used to describe Dacia, but to the principal of the St. George's Anglican Senior School, Nigel DeGale, Angel is best.
During the Christmas vacation, I met her on Church Street with a donation sheet seeking for some help to provide a hamper for some of her classmates. So I thought that was really nice. First time in my life in this school, a student would take that initiative. And that was very, very commendable. And she wrote the donation sheet in her own handwriting. I contributed. I understand that she ended up in NAWASA. And that's where the thing really blossomed and came, in a big way. And the first day of school this year, Tuesday, she made a donation of some cutlery to the school feeding program.
Dacia didn't just stop there. She took her giving heart to the sister isle of Carriacou, missing out on an opportunity to spend Christmas with her own family here at home, but where she was able to give some peace and happiness to vulnerable families.
A box had an average of about $100 each, or it could be more. And she bought every little thing you could think about, even pear jocks she bought for Christmas. And one of the things she wanted to make sure is that there were children in those households, and there must be something for the children.
Dacia is a perfect example of what it means to give without expecting anything in return. And at NAWASA, we are happy that we were able to support her act of kindness. For the National Water and Sewage Authority, I am Chriselle Benjamin Jerome.